So this is Ariadne's Thread. I know that it has multiplayer in it, and I know it has some kind of a card deck system in it, which I'm guessing is going to come into play after I've collected some cards. But other than that, I really don't know much about the game. Let's go ahead and jump in and find out. Now I do wonder how many people maximum this game can hold. Alright, so we start off, we have a few characters we can select, all of which I know have different skills, I just don't know what any of them really are. Seems like this is your default knight, you can tell just by the character. I would love it if I could just click him and kind of rotate him around, because you got the 3D model on the side here, I just love to be able to see every aspect of him. Really show off that character. I like that they're all based on the same base of character. You see, it's some kind of a nice little puppet-style character, much like Sackboy or something like that, and the rest of it is just customizations on top of them. The armor is very glowy. I'm guessing we can owe that to Unity 5. Gotta love that Unity 5 engine. So we have some kind of a pirate. Really cool. Oh wow, that's a cool-looking assassin character. Spaghetti Girl. Go Spaghetti Girl. Robin Hood. Girl Robin Hood. Oh my god, the Plague Doctor. Very nice. And Mummy Man. Alright. We're gonna go ahead with this guy, because, alright, let me try to say the name. I suck with these Greek names. Perseus. Wow, that's actually a really easy one. Perseus, I should have known. Let's try Perseus. So before I was having some stuttering issues with the game, so what the developer did for me was he went ahead and made a really quick hot patch which lowers the amount of enemy spawns. Now this is purely a temporary solution. The developer's already aware of the frame rate, so I'm not going to harp on that at all. If the game seems very easy at all, it just could be because there's a much lower spawn rate of enemies, so I'm not too worried about that either. Movement seems pretty good. Spacebar seems to jump me. Jump animation I'm guessing is a work in progress because it's pretty much non-existent. That's perfectly fine. And overall, graphically it looks very nice, though the rooms look for the most part very empty and barren. I'm sure that could be fixed up with some torches on the walls and, you know, just some random... to the game's credit, though, the terrain looks very wavy and indented, which is very nice because it actually is wavy and indented. You can see my character actually traversing up and down this area instead of just... It's not flat is what I'm getting at. It's very nice. The rooms look kind of square, though, which kind of throws off the whole nice aesthetic to it. These sharp edges right here. I don't know if anything could be done with these to, like, you know, curve them off more. Oh, here we go. First enemy. Some kind of archer. Alright, so let's... Now, I already jumped in a little bit, so some of the tutorial was already revealed. I know I can press V to lock onto people, which that looks pretty nice, but I wonder if V is the best button for that. It's a little out of the way, but let's see. So, the combat seems very minimal. It seems like I just walk up to them and beat them up until they die. Oh, uh-oh. I think I broke something. There we go, I just had to lock on and lock off. It looks like if you go past them, it breaks the lock-on mechanic. I will say the ragdoll physics are very nice, and they accompany the aesthetic very nicely. So my left click seems to be a single attack. What about my right click? Seems like it's a stabbing attack. But I gotta say, there's no real oomph behind that animation, you know? There's just... It goes very slow. You see what I mean? Like, oomph, oomph. With an animation like that, when you're stabbing something, I want that forward thrust motion to be very quick, like, and then maybe pull it back slower, you know? But it feels like you're just kind of cutting into butter. Cutting into butter. The slashes seem alright. Slashes seem very justifiable. They could be a little bit quicker on the actual slash, and then, you know, they can come back a little bit slower, but other than that, just my opinion on it. So I can attack while jumping. That might come in handy. So the developer is saying that he's planning on making the walls more like floors in terms of waviness. That should definitely help cut down with the jagged, because like I was saying before, it seems really off-putting that the whole floor is all wavy and nice-looking, and then it's just full 90-degree corners on the walls. So the combat feels pretty minimal, to be honest. I don't see much going on, aside from I'm just basically going up and then mashing my left click and then occasionally my right click. I wonder what we can do to improve that, so let's think. First of all, let's see if I... A key is required to open the chest. Look for a powerful enemy carrying one. Okay. Now, I wonder if holding down left click might present me with the opportunity for a power attack or something. Maybe that'd be something to kind of expand the combat a little bit instead of just clicking constantly. Maybe I can approach them with... it seems like they're attacking me constantly, I'm attacking them constantly. There needs to be some kind of a telegraph or some kind of a... What's the best term? a vulnerability in the enemy. If they're just constantly attacking, then there's no reason I shouldn't just constantly be attacking too, because they never give me an opening that's better to attack than that, you know? Anything cool with these glowy gems? They look cool. But other than that, nope, they're just glowy. What about this guy right here? Can I talk to him? Or potentially just kill him? Let's see. What if I could backstab him? Well, first let's left click. Nope. Nope, that was an instant kill. Boy, he is weak, and his head deflated quickly. If I want to see the tutorials... Oh, there we go. Forced tutorial. Alright, so now I should be able to see the tutorial stuff at all times. So, I'm guessing the key is not in this room. So I'll have to find that in another room. Now, I feel like I move a little slower than I'd like to. Especially for these moments when I'm not in combat. It's just... There's a good amount of just waiting. And waiting. Now, of course, since this is all pre-alpha, it's obvious we don't need to point out that the music is the same throughout. But it is also a good time to point out, like, this game would be prime for any form of adaptive music that could be created. These guys, yeah, they're bad guys, or at least some of them are. I don't know, they seem to be kind of being held back by these other guys, but they're not attacking the other guys. That's probably just an AI thing. Oh, he flies. Okay. Come on, I can attack in the air too. I got this. Yeah. He's really not fighting back. Oh. So I have a stamina bar, and after I deplete that, that's that. So I got to be careful with that. So, oh, okay, he's a spellcaster. Uh-oh. He rooted me, but it's okay. Hey, he dropped the key. Uh-oh, but I might die from that. There we go. Let's grab that and let's just run, right? Let's just run. Granted, it's a bow and arrow character, so this is exactly what they want me to do, but let's run anyway. If I press R, I can toggle stealth. Is that so? Seems like I toggled... Oh, stealth is in, like, moving slower. Okay, gotcha. I was hoping, like... This seemed like such a ninja character. I was kind of hoping that I would just kind of disappear into a puff of air or something and kind of be temporarily invisible. That would be nice, like, giving each character their own little abilities like that. What am I doing? I was going for the treasure chest. One thing to keep in mind is you can switch weapons with F. Oh, really? So what do I have now? Oh, hello, Mr. Glowy Darkfists. That's... Ah, we got a card. Okay, so let's see. Waters of Stinks. Sticks. Wow. That was mean to Sticks. Sorry, Sticks. Anyway. Protection from all recharges with potion use. Fate's Fortune. Altered luck. I always like having luck, but I kind of need protection right now because I'm going to die. Okay. So I got a card. Whoops. Tab is not the button to look at inventory or anything. I don't think there even is an inventory. You have sneak attack while you're in stealth. Okay, so let's see. So if I go really slow... No, I don't want to go really slow now, but if I stealth my way through this guy, I wonder if I can sneak attack him. If he'll even sneak... Wait, where'd he go? Looks like the archer's stealthing on me. Whatever, we'll move on to the next room. And it's these guys again, but I don't think they're hostile, just that one guy in the back that's really big. So I don't know how good the stealth mechanics... Yeah, they're good enough to... He knows that I'm there, so... Let's stop stealthing. Let's see how these fists are, shall we? Okay, they're pretty good, but they totally hit the wrong dude. Yeah, he's flattened to a pancake. I just need to be able to get a hit in without accidentally killing the other guy. So how do I switch targets? So it'd be nice if I had, like, if I hit the lock-on button, if it locked on to the next nearest person, and then if you press it again and there's no one that hasn't been locked on yet, then just go away, you know? Just kind of like a toggleable effect. Toggle's not the right word here, but you know what I'm getting at. Yeah, I'm dead. Saw that one coming. So the protection didn't help too much, but I'm sure I don't have the whole story on all that just yet. Sneak attack really only works with daggers. Gotcha. Still not quite sure what the fists are doing. Oh, I can press X to heal. That's right, the tutorial did tell me that. Of course, pressing it now doesn't help much because I'm already dead, but I think I just have to restart the game. So let's go to the main menu, and we'll choose another character. Yes, that is correct. The game did actually tell me that in that tutorial that I was talking about before. Alright, let's try another character. So this one looks like a mage of some sort. Space, jump with space, dodge with, and sprint with shift. Okay, so there's a sprint button. I totally should have known that. Wait, he's a good guy. Well, he's a dead guy now. Now, is there any form of experience or anything in this game? Or any leveling up? Not that there needs to be. Alright, so this does a good amount of damage. It looks like it's almost a poison effect with how long it goes down. The right click, what does that do? Casting powerful spells adds your corruption meter. Once it fills, demonic corruption overcomes you temporarily. That must be corruption meter. That must be my corruption meter at the top. So, the heavier the spell I do like that one, yep, gets a little bit bigger. But I don't even know if it's worth it, because, nope, it's worth it. No, it did about the same amount of damage as my primary spell, which doesn't seem to up my corruption at all. Plus, it took away all my stamina. So maybe that just needs a little rework in the tweaking. Oh, hang on. This guy over here seems like he's healing everybody. No, not you. Not you. Not you. Okay. If you move the mouse while locked on it... Okay, there we go. Yeah, you gotta give it like a shove, and then it'll switch the targets. That's a good system. I like that. I'd almost argue the scroll wheel, if you're not using that for anything, might be an even better system. Both are actually a good system. I take it back. The left and right mouse movement is a good system because you'll know exactly where you're aiming. It's just a little finicky at first, or not as easily done. Gotta get used to it. Oh, I got one of those big guys there. Come on. No, not that one. See what I mean? Like right now I'm just trying to get this. There we go. If I could use my mouse wheel to just cycle through, I think that'd make my life a lot easier because I don't run the risk of accidentally swapping between the same two people constantly. Let's see. That kind of doesn't track him, but at least he ran through it. Definitely needs a tutorial, absolutely, and I'm never going to fault a pre-alpha for not having a tutorial. There's no reason that should be your top priority at all. Now, explain the cards a little bit to me if you don't mind. Now, I found a card last game and it said it offered protection, but I'm not quite sure if it was upping my defense or what exactly that protection was. This character seems a little slow. I almost wish the casting was a little bit faster because it doesn't really... Oh, hold on, there we go. It doesn't really lock on. It locks on and then it fires in one direction, but it doesn't really home in on somebody is what I'm trying to say. But I will say the range is much nicer than melee. I'm definitely seeing it having a major impact on my playstyle. And let's see what my other weapon is. Oh, a book. I'll read them to death. Reading. Oh my, I read him very to death. Also, my corruption meter just went up like crazy. I love the idea of a corruption meter. That's a very cool concept. I don't know exactly what's going to happen when I surpass it, but I just love the idea of using powerful things, but being detrimented by them if you use them too often. It's a cool plan. Oh, was that another enemy? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Luckily, my primary doesn't add corruption at all, which is exactly what I would have hoped. So maybe that is really the trade-off. Maybe there's no need for faster casting because this is a slow spell because it's a safe spell, you know? There we go. Alright, run! From nothing. It does seem a little weird that I'm using stamina when I use my magic. Usually with magic, it's not really a stamina thing. There's usually like a magic aspect to it or whatever. I wonder if stamina is really necessary with magic, especially considering it's so slow to attack with compared to melee attacks. So you're just waiting even longer for it to charge up after you're already having a lot of slow magic casting done. Cards give you unique effects. The last one gives you 3 hits worth of immunity. I see, okay. Let's check this place. Oh, I see glowy things. And friendly creatures. And not so friendly creatures. Now, I don't know if my corruption ever goes down. It doesn't seem like it's gone down at all since earlier. If it would go down, how would you guys think it should go down? Oh, there's my dodge. Okay, so that's how the dodging works. While I'm locked on. See, that's a good use for stamina. I like that. Just tapping shift. The dodge roll almost feels too far, though. Like, let's see, how far is this dodge roll? Let's test it. Yeah, that is a super far dodge roll. If you watch the animation very closely, you'll see, right, how do I put it? It doesn't really sync up with how far you'd expect it to go. Like, if you want a good idea of how far a dodge roll should go, Dark Souls nailed it. That's really the best advice I can give. But you see, so right about here in the animation, I shouldn't be propelling myself forward. It should be like, right here you're not really moving, then you kind of jut forward a little bit. I don't know how to describe it, but you're not perpetually moving during a dodge roll. There are some cases where you're just kind of, where you're a little stagnant until you complete the roll. Anyway, what's here? Anything? I see nothing. I don't even know what I'm looking for aside from an exit. The magic with stamina was kind of inspired by Dark Souls magic. Okay, I could see that. Maybe it's just a question of it using a lot. I mean, let's see. So that's a spell. That's about a fourth of my stamina. I don't know. I'm just throwing out ideas here. It might be something I just need to get used to. Trust me, just because I pretend I know things doesn't mean I'm a genius. I mean, it partially means I'm a genius, but... Alright, what do we have here? Is that a chest? Sweet, we can probably get another card, as long as I can find whoever has the key. I want to play more with those cards. I'd almost say, if you want to spice up the adventures, one thing... I don't know if you've ever heard of Ziggurat. That was a roguelike, first-person roguelike. What they did was, every time you start a new game, they gave you a different weapon to try out and play around with. And that was a really cool way to get people involved immediately. Now, if these cards are going to be drastic gameplay alterations, it'd be kind of cool if right in the beginning you offered one card to somebody to try, like, to play with. It's like, this is your card. Give it a shot. And then you'll know what you want to look for in the future in your cards. Because you'll have it wouldn't have been like, oh, I went through an entire playthrough and only found one card. It'll be, oh, I went through an entire playthrough with this one card, and I know that I liked it, so I'd love to try it again. Oops, wrong button. Now, I'm wondering, does jumping become very important in this game? Because you clearly have it as a feature, with the spacebar jumping you very, like, you go pretty high up, all things considered. You can, let's see, can I clear this box? Not a good time to find out, I guess. Oh, am I corrupted? Uh-oh. Well, let's find out. A few more of these shots, I'm sure I'll know for sure. Oh, that was a critical? Alright. Criticals kick ass in this game. I like that. Just full-on ragdoll criticals. Alright, so can I even clear this box? Let's see. Maybe if I can direct it properly? There we go. Okay, so you can get on top of the box. But other than that, how helpful is jumping really going to be? Because I wonder if spacebar might be a better dodge button. That's just inherently what I want to press whenever I want to do dodge rolls. Again, thanks to video games like Dark Souls. A single card at the beginning would be kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, it's just, it's a good way to get your players involved, you know? Now, I think I've killed every enemy in this level, but I didn't see a key, which is a real shame, because there's a chest, and I definitely want it open. Maybe I missed it. Did I hear you? Or maybe one of these guys has it. Well, I mean, I haven't found any detriment to killing them so far, so, wow. You are very immune to magic, aren't you? Are you just too short? Let's back it up a bit. Get that arc right on it. A little closer? No, I think this thing's just immune to magic. Nope, there it is. Peasant dead. No key. QQ. Alright, we're gonna move on. Hopefully we'll find a key and a chest in the next level. Jumping is more important in some areas of the game where there are terrain hazards. I see, okay. Oh, okay, that is definitely not a next level at all. That is definitely a boss. That is absolutely not what I expected going through this portal. Again, very Dark Souls-esque, actually. Let me guess, I'm usually supposed to climb up him and then, yeah, I think I see what melee characters would usually have to do here. Well, what I'm going to do, since I'm going to get corrupted either way, probably, is I'm just going to try to read him to death. Read, read, read. Come on. Why aren't you reading? Don't you want to be corrupted? It'll be so super fun. Okay, the reading isn't happening. Now the camera's kind of going wonky on me. Oh, holy crap. Heal quick. Thank you, tutorial message. So I think I just got 8. I definitely just... Oh, no, I've been corrupted. That's what it is. So, that's new. I'm this big hulking beast now. But I can't really seem to do too much. I don't know what's going on here. Well, luckily I have one more heal potion. Ow. Ow, switch weapons. Okay, come on. Honestly, I'm not finding this enclosed battle area to be super good, and that's mainly because of the camera. I think that's definitely your biggest killer right here. The combination of me being a melee character and being, rather, me being a ranged character and being forced into a melee-style combat area, too. That's not great. I think this place definitely has to be a lot bigger. Get out of that. As far as I can tell, it is... I don't think I'm winning. Well, I'm out of health potions, so no, I'm probably not winning. This demon form is a little buggy. Gotcha. So, at least that's known. So I'm just hucking magic at it right now, and that seems to be working for the most part. Those projectiles feel... there's not much telegraphing to them. If you want to make that a challenging projectile that feels rewarding to dodge... What I would consider doing is maybe adding some kind of telegraph to them, like a sound cue. Well, obviously there's not really many sounds in this game yet. Some kind of a sound cue, followed by, or maybe even an animation, or both, to indicate that it's incoming. And then, instead of the really slow falling effect that they have, if they just really kind of shot out, and then, not even when they land would they kill, but maybe they explode or something. Again, throwing thoughts out. Alright, let's try another character. Plague Doctor? Plague Doctor. Alright, so what's the Plague Doctor got here? So I got, ooh, a scythe. I like scythes. Oh, no, he's got magic. What's my right click? I couldn't tell. Okay. And what's my other weapon? Ooh, a dagger. Hee. And what's my right click on that? Oh, boy, I just gave up some of my life for a little me. Is that a decoy, or is that like, will he attack things? Hello, buddy. Alright, let's give this a shot. Alright, let's get the scythe out, actually. Now, the weapon switching takes a little while, and actually there's a brief period where I'm not even sure if it's actually happening. Let me show you what's happening. Oh, after I fight this dude. Feed a lock on. Yeah! This guy's magic actually homes just a little bit. Not a lot, but enough. So what happens with the right click? Let's see. Not a lot. I thought I was going to, like, suck out his life or something. Health is low. I like this guy with his magical snare effects. Those are cool. Hey, the key! Sweet. Alright, got the key. Now, as I was saying before, with the weapon switching, it feels a little off right now, because watch, I'm going to press it, and then I do nothing. And you see how there's just that brief period of time where he stays completely neutral? And that makes me wonder, oh crap, is he going to actually pull out another weapon? I think that, like, weapon switching, you should try to make as smooth of a one animation effect as you can. So try not to have that little center point where it's just nothing. And then, oh yeah, here's the weapon. I forgot I needed something. Because it feels a little weird. But what's really weird is I have this awesome scythe, and I don't seem to use it. I can't tell what my right click does, either. Oh, that's what it does. I totally just resurrected that dude, and he's fighting for... Wait, is he fighting for me? Nope, he is still fighting against me, isn't he? Is he bad? No, he's mine. Okay, nope. Awesome dude. I like this guy. I just need to manage my health a lot more carefully. Ow. Where's my awesome dude? Yeah, the camera is definitely going to be a major pain point for a lot of people, I think. Especially when that's happening. Now, what can we do about the camera? Obviously, if the camera went up higher right now, that'd be better. And pointed down towards whatever I'm locked onto. That'd definitely be an improvement, but probably not the best solution either. Cameras have never been my specialty. I will never claim to be good with cameras, but There's definitely something that can be done there, I'm sure of it. The ghosts attack enemies that you're locked onto. Ooh, handy. Yeah, it's a little broken when reanimated. That's fine. Pre-alpha. No worries. Okay, not who I was even looking at, but I guess that was the closest, even though it was a good guy. Alright, so let's switch weapons. Oh, let's unlock this chest, actually. Oh, okay, that doesn't pause the game. Yep. Greek fire, explode some corpses. That sounds fun. That sounds a lot of fun, actually. Hopefully that lasts the entire game. Alright, so let's see. So this was the knife, and if I do this, I get a little dude who shoots things, right? Yeah, there he goes. Kind of. It's okay, I believe in you, little ghost dude. There he goes. There's my ghost buddy. My ghost pal. Now, with a character like this, I feel like if you're going to have so much dependent on his ability to use his health, you're going to need a better health outlet. Because so far, the only health outlet I've seen in this game is the ability to use potions, which you only have 3 of, and I don't even know if you ever get any more of. I wonder if a better option might be giving this character some sort of a life-draining ability. I'd almost say get rid of the ghost because you have the reanimation thing. So if you got rid of the ghost and replaced that with a short-range drain that kind of left you very vulnerable while you're activated, like, how do I put it? Imagine you use the drain on somebody and you're literally forced to stand completely still. You might paralyze that one target. No, if you paralyze the one target, then if it was... No, that'd be too easy. That'd be too easy. I don't know. I can't say I know for sure what a good idea would be. But why are there corpses not exploding? Dang it, I just got the Greek fire. I want to see exploding corpses. It really does look like an Unreal Engine game, doesn't it? Mainly, I think, because of the lighting effects. Unity 5, which is what this game is running on, I believe. Unity 5 has done an amazing job with their new lighting systems. It's actually pretty stunning. I'm very much a fan. Alright, so nothing in here. Yeah, I'm trying to think. What else can we do with this guy? So far, I think this is my favorite character. The only weird thing I stand by, though, is just, why am I not using this badass scythe? Can you incorporate it into the magic somehow? I mean, still have him be a magic range-based character, but maybe, like, use the scythe as your wand, or maybe your slashes will create, like... Right now, they're sphere-shaped. Yeah, sphere-shaped death balls, I guess you'd call them. What if instead you slashed your scythe, and that created some kind of scythe beam or something that, you know, scythe beam of death. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Throwing ideas out there. But I would love to see a scythe beam of death. Just saying. Not enough games do scythe beams of death, and I think this game could use some scythe beams of death. So apparently the Greek fire may just be bugged. That's fine. Pre-alpha. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I will never judge a pre-alpha game for having issues. Especially considering this was literally hotfixed with me in the past half hour. So I'll take what I can get. Alright, there's the exit. And nope, that's not a chest. Thought for a second it might have been. Alright, through the white wall! Oh, wait. Oh, I should have reanimated a corpse, but they're way the hell back there. Wait, hang on. Hang on. If he follows me in through the wall. Well, that's actually a lot of health. And actually, I should probably heal now. Because I think that's about how much health I'll get healed. Screw it, I'll wait. I'm a risk taker. Alright, death balls of death. Do your thing. Now, obviously, sound effects are going to go a long way for this game. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what kind of sound effects we come up with for this kind of an enemy. There could be some very nice, cool ones. Uh-oh. Are those little flying potato heads? I can't tell anymore, but I think they might... Uh-oh. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? No! Dang it. But flying potato heads. I wanted to eat them. Pre-alpha is pre-alpha, ladies and gentlemen. This is something that every game developer knows. I'm looking at these games in a very rough state, and that's entirely okay. It's cool. Dang it. Flying potato men, no. Alright. I think we picked apart this game fairly nicely right about now. So far, it looks like it's off to a very good start for a pre-alpha. I'm interested to see what some good sound effects will do. I'm interested to see some tweaked animations to make things just oomph, get that real oomph behind them. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see the combat system. It doesn't need, I wouldn't call it an overhaul, but I would love to see more. There's actually a lot of attacks to choose from, which is very cool. I just worry that some of them might be duplicates of one another. But that last character has kind of alleviated that fear for me. Like, for example, I would say the first character I played with the twin blades, I'd say she felt a little, she or he, I don't know, sacky, whatever it is, felt a little bit like each of their attacks were basically the same. The left attack was just slash attack, the right attack was a stabbing attack, but it still felt like I was doing the same thing. So if there's a way to diversify something like that, maybe throwing poison or something. I will say the magic caster I did in between with the corruption, that is a cool idea. The idea of having your character get corrupted and turning into a literal beast if you get too corrupted. Very cool concept, and I'd like to see more things like that, which I'm sure there are in this game. I haven't looked through all the characters, I don't know. That's for you guys to do. Make sure you check this game out. Ariadne's Thread. Go ahead and check this out. It's pre-alpha, but it's getting better all the time. Thanks a lot for presenting this game to us at Lipsis Games.